I'm gonna chew this. So soft, as you can see. Got that. So good. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Cooking with Mitisha. First of all, I want to thank you guys for helping me out to pick this recipe. Recently on YouTube community page, I did the voting for a couple of recipes. So this garlic naan recipe received almost 80% vote. So here I am making this recipe. It's always good that you guys tell me what you want to watch and I make it for you guys. You will also enjoy and I will also enjoy making it for you guys. So please suggest in the comment box what you want to watch next, what recipe you want to watch next. So the most comment I received, I will definitely make a recipe for you guys. And thank you so much for subscribing my channel. Now you can make it two ways. One, you can use yeast, and the other recipe you don't use yeast. So today I'm going to use yeast in my recipe, but if you want to watch naan recipe without using yeast, then let me know in the comment box. I will definitely make a video for you guys making naan without yeast, but today I'm using it in this recipe. Today's recipe is going to be really delicious. It's called Tawa naan recipe. Instead of using those big oven, you can just do it on your gas stove. So let's get started with the recipe. Let me quickly show you what ingredients we will need to make this garlic naan. Okay, let me quickly show you what ingredients we will need to make a dough for naan. So here I have 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1.5 teaspoon of yeast, salt to taste. I'm just adding 1 teaspoon, and then here I have 2 tablespoons of oil, and here I have 1 cup of milk. I'm using warm milk. Make sure you use warm milk. The temperature of your liquid when you use with the yeast should be between 110 to 130 Fahrenheit. So make sure it's warm. That's like about warm when you touch, and you don't burn your finger when you dip it in the water or milk. So that's the right temperature if you don't have the thermometer at home. 3 cups of all-purpose flour. You can easily make 8 naan out of these 3 cups of flour. Okay, now let's talk about the yeast. If you want to make sure that your dough rise, make sure you use the good quality and the not expired yeast. It has to be good yeast, otherwise your dough will not rise. Let me quickly show you a couple of yeast I like to use. There is one, I like this one to use. This is Red Star brand and I like this one. And then my second favorite is this. I like to use these two yeast in my recipes. Now I'm going to knead my dough into my KitchenAid, but if you don't have it, don't worry, you can do it by hand as well. Just make sure you knead it very well. First I'm going to add all my flour into this. First I'm going to add salt into this. And after adding the salt, you want to quickly give it a stir. I always add salt, give it a quick stir, and then I add my next ingredient, which is sugar and yeast. So first I'm going to add sugar, then I'll add yeast. Again, just quickly mix it together, and on top of that I will add 2 tablespoons of oil and our milk. And now I'm going to knead a dough. So here I'm going to add a little bit of water, about 1 tablespoon of water. Continue kneading your dough. So our dough is ready. Okay, let me show you the dough. It's so soft, and when you press it, it bounces back, as you can see. Means dough is ready, and it's soft too. It's not stiffy dough, it's soft. And the total amount of water and milk we have used is, first I added 1 cup of milk, and top of that I added 1.5 tablespoon of water. So you want to adjust according to your dough requirement is. Always want to make sure just has to be nice and soft dough, that's all it matters. So if you need to add less or more, adjust according to your dough requirement. So this is ready. Now we are going to put it back in the bowl. Just spray any oil or butter on top. I'm using butter so it doesn't dry out. Cover it. You can also use plastic wrap if you have. I'm just gonna use dish, and then put it in a warm place for an hour or 2 hours until it double in the size. So after an hour, my dough is ready. As you can see, it has risen beautifully. Look at this. Perfect. Knead it. Look at that, so beautiful, soft dough. Keep this aside and quickly show you what else ingredients I'm using to make our naan besides the dough. Here you will need is this. So here I'm using grated garlic because we are making garlic naan. If you're making plain naan, you don't need that. But since I'm making garlic naan, here is the grated garlic. You can also chop the garlic fine. Then here I have chopped cilantro. That's optional too. And then this is black sesame seeds. This is optional too. If you don't have, don't worry, don't need to add. Only plain naan tastes so good as well. This is what I have here. And then you will need butter stick or any butter you like just to apply on the naan when it's hot. So we can make butter naan. And then you will also need water. Just the water. If you don't have brush, you can use your hands. I'll show you what we do with the water. Alright, so let's make our naan. Now to make this naan, you want to make sure you use cast iron skillet or tawa. This is a cast iron tawa because if you use non-stick, naan will not stick to it. So you want to make sure something you use that naan can stick. So the best option is the cast iron. Here is my dough. Spread it evenly, and then I'm gonna cut it into 8 pieces. 2, 4. So my all 8 pieces ready, and then I'm just gonna keep one out and the rest I'm gonna put it back so I can cover them so they don't dry out. Alright, so dough is ready. Turn on your stove before you start rolling your naan, because this tawa or iron skillet should be very hot when you put your naan on it. So let that heat up before you start rolling it. I'm going to start rolling the naan. And if you find it too hard to roll it, you can also use these flour to dip it. But if you don't use it, that's the best. And this is how thick it is. Now check your tawa, it should be hot. Now before you give the final roll to this naan, you want to add your garlic. Just spread it around like this. Then sprinkle this black sesame seeds and then cilantro. Alright, so that's done. Now you want to press it with your hand gently so it can stick to these naan, and then give it a final roll just like this, so it's gonna stick to naan. Our naan is ready to cook. Our tawa is nice and hot as well. Take your naan gently Make sure this doesn't come off. So take your naan just like this in your hand, like this, and here in the back you want to apply water. Apply generous amount of water because that's what's gonna help stick this naan to on the tawa or iron skillet. Now the water side down, just like this. It's okay if it doesn't come into the center. It's hard to do it when you're watching the camera and doing it. So now you can move this around a bit. So now you can lower the heat. Alright, so as you can see, the bubbles are coming up. Let me zoom it so you can see it. The bubbles are coming up, so I'm gonna turn it upside down like this and cook it on the flame. Go around it so you can cook it from each side. So as you can see, it's turning red and getting nice brown spots over it. So as you can see, nicely brown spotted naan is ready. Our first naan is ready. Now what I'm going to do while it's hot, before I take it off the skillet, I'm just going to take the butter stick and apply it onto the naan. And you can see. Right, so let me make this second one. Roll out. Okay, so our naan is ready. Do the same thing. Garlic, spread garlic. You can also make plain naan. Just add water in the back and put it on the tawa or skillet. That's all how you can do it. I like garlic naan, so I'm gonna do a garlic. And then this sesame seeds, optional. It looks so good and it tastes good, so if you have it, add them. And then cilantro. And press it, roll it. Perfect. Apply water. And it's ready to go on the tawa. Alright, so our tawa is hot and ready, and my naan is. Put it right there. Make sure you don't burn your fingers and just gently press it a little bit. That's it. And wait until you see bubbles. And this time you want to lower the heat so it doesn't burn from the bottom. So we got our bubbles, so that means the naan is ready to cook from the top. So we are going to flip this over and cook it. Go around it. Make sure it cooks evenly from all the sides. So go around it. So see, it's cooking. Look at this. So this is our second naan. And now I'm going to apply butter on top. I just apply butter on top and it's so good. Buttery naan. Okay, so let's try our naan. This piece gonna in my mouth. The garlicky buttery flavor, oh my god, so good. I'm gonna eat everything. Another piece. If you don't want to add garlic, you don't want to add the sesame seed, definitely skip it. Make plain butter naan. Tastes so good. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this naan recipe video, and if you did, you know what to do. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this recipe with everyone in your family, friends, and do give this recipe a try and let me know how did you like it. I'll see you in my next recipe. Till then, bye bye.